All right, so I'm watching some more YouTube tonight. But I'm upset. You know, I'm happy that she was found. She can rest in peace now. I think I think she's happy that she was found. Uh, Police, great job. Uh, Although I would have used more pressure on the family and everything, but they tell me I can't do them things anymore. That's medieval stuff. But anyways, and FBI for getting on it. And you know what? I think the police and the FBI were right all along. It is a big ring. You know, it don't end after Gabby find. We find after Gabby was found. This case don't end. Now you got to put the whole case together. Now we got to make sure that these. Now I'm not saying I don't know what Gabby was into. I don't know what Brian was into, but too much of a coincidence that two other girls were killed out there and they were spotted in that area arguing with people. Could it have been? I don't know. We have to put the case together. Uh, but we got to track their whole route and surrounding areas out there to see if there was any other girls that have come up missing out there. I hate to say it, but like I said, Gabby might have just been used by this guy. It was almost controlling, like she was only allowed to do so many things and photos that she put out. I'm telling you, I know I've seen that young lady on a dating site. So I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm happy they found her. If I'm hoping it's her. When the FBI comes out and says the coroner report showed it's definitely Gabby. The family identified her, but forensic, you got to check everything. Make sure there ain't no drugs that were in her that ain't supposed to be in her. Make sure she didn't have any illnesses, anything major. And we got to track their whole route. I'm hungry now. Now I'm hungry. I just got done drinking a Cal shake, but I'm upset. I'm crushed because I sit back and I think, good God, if that was my family, I would. It would. So I ran out of Cheetos. I went and got some Cheetos, and I also got some chocolate, Bavarian cream long johns, because now I'm going to sit and eat, and I'm going to watch. And I do have to say, she was an incredible woman, and you know, this guy, I see a lot of people in this guy. I see a Chris Watts in this guy. I see terrorists in this guy. I see a scammer, a sex dude, maybe in this. I don't know what these kids were wrapped up into, but I do know one thing. I got a photogenic memory, and I think I've seen her on a dating site. So I'm going to try one of these donuts. And I got some chocolate almond milk, I think they call it. I'm really trying to get back in shape. I'm trying to fulfill my quest.
In Grand Teton National Park, they had a dash cam. They were driving by and they actually spotted Gabby Petito's van. That video came out this morning. The body was found this afternoon. It is our assumption that the two are somehow connected. FBI hasn't confirmed.
I want to give a thumbs up to the guy that recognized that van, and he was a camper. He was with his family driving down a road and seen a white van and then seen all this and realized, wait a minute, I think I seen that van in our video. And he went back and found the footage, and sure enough, it was her van. And I believe I seen a photo. You can actually see somebody out in the field digging. It looked like it to me, or somebody was digging in the photo somewhere around there. It looked like it was. But here is my main point to these ladies. The area that they were was a camp thing for people. There was other campers there camping, and as they were there camping, he was disposing of the body. So ladies, please, family members, please be safe. Be safe. Any ladies I subscribe to or comment on your video, please be safe. This world is nuts. It's nuts.
It, but the body was discovered near where the van was in that video. Listen to what the FBI told us earlier. So basically, the FBI just saying that they are also heartbroken, expressing their condolences to the Petito family and saying that they will continue to investigate and do a forensic analysis on the body. Aaron?
Yeah, Brian, we don't have that sound, but what I can tell you, and I think that you felt it as well as everyone did who was watching that press conference that happened about 4 o'clock Central Time, 5 o'clock out on the East Coast, was the emotion. It felt like the FBI, at least the person speaking, Charles Jones is his name, was holding back tears. It's kind of that same thought that I think a lot of people in America were fighting back as well, finding this news, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's an emotional time. I saw, even before the discovery, the Northport police chief spoke earlier this week and almost cried several times during a press conference. I mean, you hear from these families as we...
Oh, it's heartbroken. It is. It's horrible. If it's her, it's just you know some of these ladies, they just don't know the real world. You get wrapped up into this. Now she might have been in love with this guy, but this guy might have been a real bummer, meaning he didn't like her to do things. You know, he didn't want her to have a blog or have a YouTube channel on vanning or anything. I think I might have seen her YouTube vanning things because I've been watching a lot of the vanning ladies. I'm a big fan of YouTube ladies. When you don't have a woman and you need to spend time with a woman or something, or have some kind of a woman to look at, you watch these YouTube ladies. They're very respectable. They don't take their clothes off or anything. I mean, they're just being women, and they're incredible. But Ladies, if I subscribe to your channel, which I do subscribe to some YouTube ladies' channels, please be safe. It's different for a man like me. You understand? I know the streets. I know it ain't safe. If someone came at me trying to kidnap me or kill me, and it was a guy, I know I got to defend myself. I got to do something I don't want to do, but I'll do it to survive. I'm not worried about women stalking me. Women usually don't stalk men. They do, but they don't end up killing them, or, what's the worst thing that can happen to me? I have a woman stalking me, a beautiful woman. Oh, please hurt me. It's different for a man than a woman 9 out of 10 times. I'm not saying men don't get stalked and hurt. We do. But it's more likely that a woman gets stalked by a man, and watching a video ain't stalking a woman. I'm talking going out and, showing up at a gas station that she lives by, or you're constantly walking in front of her house. That's stalking or watching them. Me sitting here on the couch watching a YouTube girl ain't stalking. Telling you, the world's crazy. My theory on the dating sites, they're okay to join, but be safe. Because some of the women you guys think you're talking to ain't really women. They're either guys or they're women being held to be on dating sites so they can get money, lure people in. Even the dating site that is the creator makes it, it's always about money. They want money. And then when you meet up with them, they want to meet, well, they want you to buy something or buy a whole bunch of these prepaid credit cards. And I was like, are you kidding me? They're like, no, watch. Once you get on there, watch. And that's what it is. Hey, you want to hang it? Well, get me this, get me that. And you're like, they want you to blow money. And then you got to be careful. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm just saying, you got to be careful. What were they into? I don't know, but I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to be honest. I've seen her face on a dating site. Her computer, her phone might have got hacked. And I've seen her face on a computer site or somewhere on a dating site. Something to do with a dating site. Would I believe it? Would I put it past it? No. They'd caught other girls that were on there on these dating sites, and they were being put up to do it. And it was about money. It was about luring people in, people getting robbed sometimes. Not all of them are like that. Not all the dating sites are like that, but there's a lot of them that are.
We had from the Petito family, and you imagine what they were going through, holding on to hope, all of us holding on to hope that maybe something else was going to happen here. There's going to be another outcome to all of this, that Gabby Petito was going to be found alive today. Just, heartbreaking discovery. I think everybody's just still absorbing it, especially here in Northport.
Brian, as we go through these pictures, we see Brian Laundrie, the fiance of Gabby Petito, who has been named a person of interest.
Well, I'd say he's a person of interest. Yeah, I would say that much. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I would say you better lock down America and we find this idiot. Yeah, I would say he would be probably the no. I mean, anybody with half a sense would probably say, yeah, there's the van. It looks like somebody is out in the field or somebody out in the woods there burying a body. Hmm. Yeah, I would say he's he's probably somebody you want to talk to.
We also know that there is a search going on for him right now in an area near you. What can you tell us about that search?
Near me, if it's near me, buddy, you're going to see helicopters everywhere. You're going to see small platoons of guys surrounding. And if he's out here by me, you tell me. We'll shut everything down around here.
Today.
Yeah, so that search continued today, Aaron. It's about a 25,000 acre wildlife reserve. It's massive, it's swampy, there's alligators, it's buggy. We spent the entire afternoon out there. They've got swamp buggies, ATVs, airboats, and then they had a plane and a helicopter in the sky looking for Brian Laundrie there. Why are they looking in this spot? Well, police tell us when they came to the family home on Friday, the Brian Laundrie's parents invited them here and said, look, we haven't seen Brian since Tuesday. He's been...
I'll tell you what else the FBI needs to do. Anybody that dude was around, you're going to have to, there's a couple of YouTubers out there that said they gave him a ride. You got to be all over them people. You got to make sure they ain't involved in something, you know. It could, well, because they had big followers on their Instagrams and stuff like that. You know, we don't know how many people could have been involved in this. Really, I mean, I think with a case, you have to have an open mind. There could be more people. Why? Because they were in the same area that other girls came up dead. He was flashing money around like it was nothing. He wanted a ride 10 minutes away, and he said he'd give $200 to people. You know, for a ride down the road, 10 minutes away, and they said, no, you don't have to pay nothing. He offered it. No, I'll give you $200. Where'd he get all that money from? Well, I mean, these girls that were banners and every, you know, could they have been a rolling crime? Bonnie and Clyde, they could have been. This guy don't look right. I'm sorry. He don't look like an American to me. I'm sorry. I don't know where he's from. FBI, CIA, Homeland Security. Pull up everything on him. Every single little thing on him. I don't know. Don't ain't right with that guy.
Missing, and we know that he was hiking at this wildlife reserve, so that is why there is such a focus there. The police tell us they're still trying to corroborate that story. Should they believe the parents? That's all still up for debate right now.
Brian, before you go, let us know what's happening there at the parents' house of Brian Laundrie. I know that you had said that media was moved away from the front of the house. You have found a location to the side of the house that allows you to stay there, but what's happening there tonight?
It's quiet out here tonight. Let me show you. It's very dark, so bear with me because you might not be able to see much, but this is Brian Laundrie's dad's truck right behind me. They have this camper right behind me. This is their driveway. And then there's a Mustang on the other side that was part of the investigation the other day. But quiet out here. You see there's some police in the road. They've basically closed off the road to media, which is why we're now on the side of the house. But a small crowd gathering out here, a lot of media, everybody really waiting to see what's going to happen because right now, police...
Yeah, if it was up to me, find out what nationality he is, where did he come from. I would keep people back. I would say get back. We don't know what we're dealing with. God damn. Sex clubs, gangs, terrorists. Guy looked like he might have been somewhere. From somewhere. I don't know. He could have a whole harem of these girls. Terrified. I'm telling you right now, I've seen the video of her getting pulled over with him and the police and her in the car. And when the police said, we're going to separate you guys. You take the van, and we'll taking him to a hotel. It looked like she lit up, like she was happy to get away from him. Very well could be. She kept saying he's a bummer. He don't want her to do nothing. Hey, I support the ladies out there that I'm in love with. Go do stuff. But good God Almighty, let somebody know where you're at. You know, I'll tell you what. If I ever dated a Hannah Lee Dugan, baby, go wherever you want. Just please let me call. Let me send somebody just to watch and make sure, just to make sure nothing happens. If I was dating a little Angelica Busco, I'd be like, baby, please, please, just let me have somebody around you just to make sure nothing happened. Go do what you want. Jump up, make your videos. You're beautiful. You're incredible. You know, here's some Cheetos. Just be safe. It has nothing to do with controlling. Oh, he's so controlling. I'm in love with that woman. I smiled at everything, and I can't, you know, and I'm controlling because I want to make sure she's okay when I watch idiots like this on TV or YouTube. Come on. No, I'm dumb, but I ain't that dumb.
Are still calling this a missing persons case, at least last time they briefed us. Could this turn into a manhunt? Could something happen here outside the parents' house? We know the parents are still inside.
Could it turn into a manhunt? Let's see. The last person to see her was her boyfriend. She's deceased from what the FBI is saying. Could it turn into a manhunt? Oh, it's the biggest manhunt ever. Ever. We're looking high, low, everywhere. I can't believe there's only so many police out there. I would have assault vehicles out in front of that house. Dogs, bomb sniffing dogs. I don't know where he's from. Where did this guy come from? He ain't from my America. I want to see him throw a baseball. I want to see him. Who won the Super Bowl back in '84? If he don't know, he's got to go. Sorry, I don't know who's holding the thing, who gets in this country, who gets out, who gets in. But there's certain things American. What's this? Sausage. It's a hot dog from the baseball park. Get out of here. Good God, I gotta do everything. Nah. Yeah. It's sad, but it's true. It's sad, but it's true. Excuse me, I'm just a little upset. I'm happy. I'm not happy. I'm glad that we found her. But I'm sad because I feel like she's sitting right here with me and she's happy. But I think she sees the pain in me like, good God, why didn't you get away from this idiot? I'll tell you what it is with these younger people. It's the sex, the money, the attention. And I do have to admit, Gabby was a beautiful young woman. Had probably a long life ahead of her. But I don't think she knew what she was getting into at first. And then as the relationship went on, I have a feeling she started finding out more. Well, see, on YouTube, they're trying to make it out to where Gabby was the violent one, and Gabby was the controlling one. And Gabby was the one that always hit and pushed and whatever. But do we really know? until, you know, I don't know, I wasn't there, but you also have videos out of people saying that it was him that was very protective, stole their ID because he didn't want her to go to the bars and didn't want her to go out and do anything, not even her vlogs. You know, I can see what Gabby's friends are saying. You know, you got to talk to these women. That's the main thing. You know, I know you want to be a woman. I know you're great at making blogs. You're great at making videos. You know, give it a break for a little while, maybe. You know, that's all. Be safe. Call home once a day, 2 times a day, just to let people know. Good God, you fall in love with someone today, and it's against the law to care about them. Did you fall in love with this woman? Yes, I did. And what was the problem? Well, I didn't. I just told her, can she call home a couple times a day? Send me a photo, make sure she's okay, or maybe just take a break for a while the idiots pass. Then you can go back out and everything. So you're in love with her and you care about her. Yes, that's all. I'm just worried that she's out on her own in a country of idiots. Oh, well, you got problems. Take this medication. What? Yeah, it's mental. You care about her and you're worried about her being out. Yes, I'm in love with her. Oh, you got problems. See, this is 2021. You're not supposed to care where your children are, or the women that you love, or people you know, family members. That's old stuff. This is 2021. You got problems. Take your medication. Really? Unbelievable. When I was growing up and you told the girl you were in love with, go wherever, I don't care. They used to say, oh, you don't care where I go or what I do? Then go ahead. You know, oh, I see, you just don't care. No, I really care, but then you're going to tell me I'm some kind of an idiot because I just want to make sure you're okay when you go out halfway across the world. I don't know. I can't live in this world. Lord, why'd you drop me off on this planet? This is not fair. I know to you, it's probably, you're up there laughing, going, he's, I don't know. This is how I cope with pain. I'm sad, and I'm a dude, and I feel bad that she's missing. She missed out on so much, but she's safe. She's happy. She's happy. Now, I was fooled just like everybody else because I woke up today and seen a video that she made a post on one of her either Instagram or Facebook or something, and everybody was like, good God, thank God she's alive. And I seen that and I was like, well, thank God she's alive. But then somebody said, we checked it out and it was a fake post from somebody, that it didn't sound like her daughter. So then everybody was back to depression and eating bags of Cheetos, packs of cigarettes. Now I'm eating Bavarian cream donuts, and I just got done eating good and drinking a Cal shake, and I just ruined it with a Bavarian cream chocolate donut and a couple of Cheetos. It's sickening. I'm going to get help. Well, I need a therapist after this. Unreal.
We're just waiting to find out what happens next.
People everywhere living with.
One good thing is that it hasn't been that long since she's been gone, so the forensic team will be able to find out a lot of information on it and what happened. And now there's been reports out there that she might have been buried. I don't know. I did hear that. Someone brought it up in another video, wondering if that was true. And I did hear that too, that she might have been buried. But we won't know until they go through the whole investigation, and they'll let us know if she was buried or just left out there somewhere. It is sad. Really is. I hope they don't screw it up. I'm glad that the FBI and the police were on it so quick, putting pressure, but I would have put more pressure on them. And, you know, we need to find them. And people out there in Florida, I'm going to say people everywhere in the United States, keep your doors locked. If you see that idiot, Brian, whatever his name is, Laundry, whatever his name is, Laundry, I don't care, whatever it is. If you see this idiot anywhere, you pick him up. Turn them in, call the FBI, call CIA, call police, all of them. Make sure you don't have how many family members has this guy got? Do they look like him? What's the deal? I'm seeing a lot of people in this guy. A lot of. Where's he from? What's going on? Are we? I'm telling you, we're locking down this country. Yeah, we are. Lock her down, boners. Candace, Grandma Candace, done it. There's another case, the Don Wells case. The Don. I've seen a video of that. Who's Don's boss? Don is a moron. Yeah, I don't know. Good God, please share. Guys, look at this little guy. This is little Mikey Vaughn, which his nickname is Monkey. This kid is adorable, man. This kid is adorable. He's missing still. You know, I hope they find him. He's got blonde hair, little tight. Look at the smile on his face. You know, just a little. He's got his little Batman shirt on and everything. We got to find him. You know. I hope to God he's still alive. How many of these do we have to go through before you people realize that we need to change the way we live in our country? How many more of these little kids? Look at this little kid, man. This little boy, he's adorable. This is a little tiny Batman. He's a little tiny Power Ranger. Look at him. He's got his shirt on. Look at the big smile. How many more of these kids got to come up missing before you people say, well, maybe we should give up a little bit of our freedoms? Yeah, I think you might want to. You know, just a little bit. You know. This is another kid we got to find. He's been missing way too long, and I'm getting really worried. You know, this is unreal. I haven't talked to I'm through explaining to people why I am the way I am. I don't know why. I just I don't know what to say. It's just, it's.
I think, Brock, how come every time that things happen, you seem to be at the center of it? You're unlucky. You know how much I love an underdog.
On August 7th, 2021, we got camera footage going through the Grand Tetons Park.
All right, this is the Grand Tetons Park. You notice that? That's a big, giant camper. There is actually people at the park that all these vanners and everybody go to. Okay, keep that in mind. How if I was in my movie frame of mind, this is a mind blower. There's actually people camping there. Okay, keep that in mind.
Park around 6 to 6:30 p.m.
This is the actual
This
footage.
is at the Spread Creek dispersed camping area.
Now there's a big giant camper.
We got there and there was
in
a
a
huge
car.
gravel lot, and we decided we wanted to try to drive more toward the back because we had heard the views were better back there. So we were heading back on this long dirt gravel road.
And we came across a white van that had Florida plates, a small white van. We were going to stop and say hi because we're from Florida too, but the van was completely dark. There was nobody there, so we decided to continue on our way.
Yeah, the van looked like it was pretty much kind of abandoned. We figured maybe they were out hiking or they were just chilling inside. There was no doors open. You know, it was just.
Now look at there's
Just
another
kind of,
camper.
you know, need to see a Florida plate. You know,
There's
we
another
look at it,
camper
that's
over
something
here.
we see all the time.
But we wanted to include this in the video just in
So there's actually people at this campground camping with their kids, their daughters, their wives and everything. As they're there camping, this guy is getting rid of the body. Oh man, what a movie? Sure, I could, but I'm not going to.
any way that we can help and get this out there to be able to find Gabby Petito. So if you could share it, if you know anything, please don't hesitate.
These people are very, very, very good people. If it wasn't for these people having that footage, who knows how long it would have took to find her. They had the footage that the FBI and the police probably seen, or someone on YouTube said, "Hey, did you check here?" You know, that's all I can say about these people. You know.
Yeah, as we're coming up on it, we're approaching it up here on the left-hand side. This is most definitely Gabby Petito's Ford Transit van. It's kind of wild, like it's saying a little bit, because we drove past, we actually weren't able to find any sites, and we ended up driving back through, saw it again, but here it is on the left. So.
And I slowed it down so you can possibly.
That's her van. That's her van. And that idiot was out there in the woods, in the field out there, but getting rid of the body. Unbelievable. People actually at the campsite where they were. Unbelievable.
We see it a little bit better.
Kind of freaky for a late Saturday evening, but we just kind of had a brain fart. Oh my God.
This looks like some kind of hat on the dashboard. Did she have some kind of a sun hat or something? You know how these women, they wear them sun hats. They're big, giant. They fold over. That's what that looks like.
There's that van. So if anybody can help, I know the FBI is looking for all the help they can get on the case.
Oh, that's his van, and they found her.
Not recommend it. Just don't do it. Go on a different night because this sucks.
Welcome back to Red, White, and Bethune.
Do I know what that is? I got this. So
Yeah, unbelievable. This is unreal. My heart hurts. It really does. No, if it was up to me, I'd have this guy on here. I'd have this
One
guy.
of the biggest
Oh,
stars.
wait, no, not this.
And you don't go humble on me. Just
I'd have that. And I'd be holding Brian's laundry photo up, a big giant poster, and I'd let the Polk County Sheriff get on there and say, "You see this idiot, this evil piece of crap?" Yes, sir, I do. I see him. This idiot thought he can get away with killing one of our young ladies on YouTube. Yes, sir. That's what he thought. We're going to find him, and we're going to make sure he don't ever see the daylight. Are you sure? Oh, I'm sure. Anything else? Yes. This idiot could have been involved in numerous killings. So, if the Gators don't get him, pass is ours. Yes, sir. I hear you. I hear you, Sheriff from Polk County. I'm with you. I am with you. That guy's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Ah. Oh, here's one that says that was from yesterday. Brian is not missing; he's hiding. Said the lawyer. That's representing. Oh, don't worry, he ain't gonna be alive for long. If he ain't taken his own life already, I'm sure we're gonna find him. I want every airport, every single airport video checked around that area. And shut everything down. Shut everything down. Find him, all of his friends, all of Gabby's friends. All go through all the phones, all the computer stuff. Find them. Find them. Find them. Then you ship them out here. I live in Amish country. Out here, we got ways of making them talk. Yeah, Amish, they put you down in a chair They get these billy goats. Their tongues are like razor blades, like sand, like the. We put you in that chair and we let them billy goats. We pull. This is what we do to people like this guy. This is unreal. Now we got to get back to Summer. We got to find Summer. This guy here. Everybody, I want to introduce you to this guy. And I want to let the sheriff of Polk County describe this guy. You see this guy here, Johnny? I see a Polk County sheriff. This idiot, he's an idiot. He is an idiot. This idiot thought he can play a big charade and make a big movie. Oh, I know all about it. Polk County Sheriff. This idiot is a don of all these idiots. So it's a family. The don. Who works for the don? All these idiots. All right. I'm with you, Sheriff. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh, here's the girl that gave him a ride. Here's the girl that gave Brian supposedly a ride. Find her, I'll tell you that much. Find her real fast. And you question everything she knows about it, see if she's had any relations with any of them too in the past. If they know it, go through every single phone record, everything. I'm upset. I am upset. Why am I the way I am? Because of this stuff. This is why I am the way I am. Idiots. Idiots. Now, we don't know what happened to Gabby because the forensic evidence and the autopsy ain't done yet. It might have been maybe a drug overdose. Who knows? We don't know. Maybe he panicked, dumped the body, and went back home. We don't know, but the forensic evidence and the autopsy will tell the truth of what happened to Gabby. If she was strangled, if she was poisoned, if she OD'd, whatever it was, she will release the truth. And I feel bad because I felt just like everybody else when I woke up and seen that video today that she posted something on another one of her sites. Everybody was like, "Thank God, maybe she's alive." I was wondering, I'm like, maybe she's alive. They split up. Maybe Brian just killed them two lesbian girls out there, and Gabby got away. But then the mother came out and said that was not my daughter, and my daughter is still missing, and it was a fake post to the mother or something like that. You find this person plunged. Is that what it's called? Plunder? Plunder? Oh, it's a plunder because being that you said you knew or you picked up Brian hitchhiking, oh boy, you might have got yourself into something, little lady. I don't know, but we're going to go through it. Why? Because the best of the best of the best are on it. And that's our FBI, CIA, Homeland Security, and forensic team and autopsy team. And they will go through every single thing. Brian could have been having sex with all kinds of people behind Gabby's back. We don't know. That's what we do. You in a crime case, in a murder case especially, missing kid case, anything, you go through everything, every single thing, every scenario. There is no wrong scenario. There ain't no wrong scenario. Gabby will tell the truth of what happened to her. Gabby will solve the case. Gabby will solve the case. She will tell the professionals what happened.
I just left the house, and 10 minutes later, my alarm was going off. Before I could do anything, the sorting was ringing.
Hi, my name is Miranda Baker, and on August 29th, my boyfriend and I picked up Brian at Grand Teton National Park at 5:30 at night at Coulter Bay. I'm hoping this can help someone identify him because I saw him from TikTok, which then made me call the authorities, and my boyfriend and I have been in contact with a bunch of different people to help piece together different parts of this case. But we picked him up at Coulter Bay, like I said, at 5:30. He approached us asking us to ride because he needed to go to Jackson, which we were going to Jackson that night. So I said, hop in. He hopped in the back of my Jeep. We then, proceeded to make small talk. But before he came in the car, he offered to pay us like $200 to give him a ride, like 10 miles. So that was kind of weird. He then told us he's been camping for multiple days without his fiance. He did say he had a fiance, and that she was working on their social media page back at their van.
Well, FBI, get all over her like a bum on a bologna sandwich. Get any information you can, get everything, track everything. Why? Because you don't take nothing off the table. We don't know what Brian was into, what he did. We don't know what Gabby was into. We don't know till we find out, till this case is torn apart. But first, my condolences to the family. My condolences to the family. It's shocking. It's especially when you got a daughter in that age range. Especially when you've got grandkids in the same age as Summer Wells. And all over him. All over him.
Then once, in conversation, I brought up, we're going to Jackson. He freaked out. He's like, nope, I need to get out right now. Pull over. So we pulled over at the Jackson Dam, which I don't know if you know Teton Park, but it's not very far from Coulter Bay. And if this does reach people, I can post pictures of exactly where we were. We picked him up and the whole route or whatever, and screenshots of the timestamps. We dropped him off at 6:09 p.m. on August 29th. He kind of hurried out of the car, and then he's like, okay, I'm just gonna go find someone else to hitchhike. And we're like, okay. It was a weird situation. So when we picked him up, he was wearing a backpack, he had a long sleeve pants, hiking boots, and he had scruff. But he didn't look dirty. For someone who was camping for multiple days, he didn't look dirty, he didn't smell dirty. So that part was kind of weird. And I'm just really hoping that they find her, and this helps someone remember seeing him or something like that.
A lot of people are trying to get me to join this TikTok, but a lot of people have said you don't want to get on TikTok. There's a bunch of cuckoos on there. What the heck is going on in this world? What is, I don't know. I guess TikTok, people got problems with TikTok. I don't know. I'm not on TikTok. YouTube and Facebook is enough for me. But You got to question her. You got to question her. You got to go through everything. You got to go everything with her. Why? Because we don't know what's going on. This might be a bunch of people all connected through social media. They might all have friends and they all travel and they all, we don't know. You gotta check everything out. You gotta check it out. She might have nothing to do with it. She just picked up Brian and, or whatever his name is. Brian. She might have just picked him up and dropped him off somewhere, not known him at all, and there you go. Be on your way. You know, a hitchhiker. Brian was a hitchhiker. That's it. But just to be safe, you got to go through everything, especially if it's some kind of a crazy thing. I don't know. You know, they could have been tracking. This could have been staged. It could have been planned. Could have been planned and then it went sour. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'd have to say good job to the police for sticking on it and the FBI. I don't know, people, but I am done for the night. I had one donut and some Cheetos. I got a big day today for tomorrow. Yeah. I'm tired. So he's been missing since Tuesday. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He's been gone 5 days. He could be anywhere. He could be back. He could have took a plane, left the U.S., went back to wherever he's from. If he is even from here, I don't know. Or he could have went, but who knows? He could be anywhere in this country. If he comes around here, I can guarantee you, I see anyone that even looks like this guy come around here. I'm going to use one of my foreheads. Yeah. And believe me, there's going to be a lot of people that pop up like him. I don't know. We got to find out, did he have any family, any brothers that look like him? Anything. Yeah, this is big. This is big. This is big. This is big, FBI. This is big. Homeland Security. I don't know. But you guys have a great night. Great night. This is the photo where I've looked. I blew this photo up of Summer Wells. And she don't look good. It looks like all the color has left her mouth. It looks like she's got a busted lip. So, I don't know. Could be. I don't know.
I think many of us have seen how Gabby Petito's family has behaved and showed emotion during the disappearance of their child. Something we clearly have not seen with this family. And here we are 3 months into this, child missing, and there's still no answers. And nobody is coming out and speaking. There are no news conferences. Parents are not out begging, walking around, pleading for their child to return. So at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself why. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys why, because they know exactly what has happened to this child. And, for a long time, I just kept it in and, did not go there. But at this point in time, you have a grandma who is involved in there and just vanished and has not returned. And you have to ask yourself why. Why did she run away from reality? Okay. And I think that it's absolutely ridiculous.
Let me tell you why, because it was a little house of horrors. It was a little house of horrors. It was a monster movie inside the house. Probably. Nuts. Kuka, I'm talking literally a house of horrors. Like a movie. Bless her little heart. That little tiny.
At this point, to give these people any more time on YouTube, if they want to talk, they should be going to the damn news and pleading for their child, but they're not going to do. 3 months into this, and again, absolutely nothing. And you almost have to trust what Chris is doing in this process. I feel that the only way we are going to get answers did years ago. I'm sorry, a victim is a victim, period. And during the process of him having a child missing, using that time to taunt and harass those victims, the public on the news, that or get outside and walk, look for your child, pass out a flyer, do something.
And dropping.
Hello, this is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Month. And this kitty,
Grady Judd. This guy said, when I watch him, I'm like, this guy, he means pity. You see these idiots? Yes, sir, I do. This idiot you ain't gonna see for a long time. And it warms my heart. That idiot is behind bars. It warms my heart too, sir. It does. It warms my heart too. Morning, sir.
Thank y'all for being with me today. I told you we'd give you an 11 a.m. update, and here we are. So I'm going to outline for the next few minutes exactly what we know at this point in the investigation. As I always say, when we release information to you quickly, it's certainly subject to modification. You already know that our suspect is Stanley Eric Mossberg. He's 35 years of age. He's from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Stanley, without a doubt, is a spree killer. We know that he's killed one person in Greenville, Tennessee, and he's killed 2 people in Winter Haven, Florida. And I'm going to go back into a chronology, the best that we have it put together after just a few hours from the event beginning And traitors. When you start talking to me about low-level, nonviolent crimes, gag me with a spoon. That's BS. And if you buy into it, shame on you. This guy, to our knowledge, prior to Greenville, was what some want to say is a low-level, majority of his crimes were low-level, nonviolent crimes. This is a spree killer.
That, you see that idiot?
This is a
Spree
man that
killer.
said he enjoys killing.
He enjoys it.
When you
Sicko.
kill people with a knife, it's up close, it's personal, it's based in anger, revenge, evil. He didn't shoot him from a distance. He was in stabbing and cutting, and all of the victims that we're aware of had multiple cut wounds as a result of this evil person. Make no mistake about it, you can't legislate evil out of society.
Nope, you can't, sir. You can't.
This guy
That guy, that idiot.
needs the death penalty if there's ever been a person that needs the death penalty.
You heard it. You heard it right from the horse's mouth. That idiot needs to be lit up like a Christmas tree in prison. That's what he's saying. That ain't me. That's the Polk County Sheriff. There's a reason why Elvis did a song. Polk salad and a pound banana. Get away from Sheriff Grady. That idiot right there. I don't know if you guys can see that face sticking up, but let me blow the picture up for you. That idiot right there. Evil. Evil. If there is a death penalty, old Sheriff Grady Judd says, light him up like a Christmas tree. And it would warm the sheriff's heart. Oh, so much. And ours. Yes. Yeah.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother.
Oh, I can't get enough of Sheriff Grady. I'm telling you right now, I can't. Let me check my chat. Hey, Bendejo is always here. Alan Robinson, well, there's a guy I haven't seen in a while. Mr. Robinson, how you doing? What's up? How you doing? I'm kind of quiet since Dave went dark. Yeah, Dave went dark. I can't believe it. Deep, dark Ethernet. I don't know. I can't believe it. Bendejo, please stop. Bendejo commented on my chat that they should use gators armed with assault drones to attack laundromat. This is serious stuff, Bendejo. Bendejo says this guy's a clown. Me or the guy that poked salad for Grady? Probably me. Oh, sure, I'm a clown. Sure. Who ain't? Who ain't? But don't worry about it, Bendejo. We'll get to your comments. Hold on a minute. Let me get everything set up around here. Oh, yeah, this is going to be great. It's going to be great. Huge. Did Brian Laundrie walk away from his house before the protest? Well, there are people out there that are saying that they did see someone that met his description walking around on the other street, walking away from his house. But they did have photos. Whether that's true or not, could have been. He's been gone for 5 days. I imagine he's on the run somewhere. I would imagine he probably boot scoot boogie out of the country or something. We're gonna have to go through everything, every single little thing, up in smoke. That's pretty much what it is. Pretty much what it is. I want to give a shout out to Coach Nagy and the Chicago Bears. Great game today, boys. Great game. Great game. Woohoo! 4.3 magnitude earthquake hits Carlson area. Shake social code. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got a couple foundries up there.
Live breaking news streaming coverage on ABC7.com. We're talking about an earthquake that just happened moments ago in the Carson area. It has been downgraded. At first, it was a 4.4, but it was downgraded to a 4.3 earthquake. It happened at 7:58 p.m. It was a depth about 9 miles, but we do know a vast amount of people wide felt it. We know that you're seeing it right there. It was centered in the Carson area, but we do know people felt it in the South Bay. We know people felt it in the San Fernando Valley, the Antelope Valley, Ventura County, Orange County, and possibly as far south as San Diego. This is according to USGS. We also know that the LA 4.3 earthquake, no reports of any rattling and shaking. Everybody felt it inside that restaurant. Of course, it is very jarring to feel when you do feel an earthquake happen within your vicinity. We know it was, they do assess the areas. They was felt, but we do know we did get phone calls into our newsroom. We know that a lot of people felt it from the San Fernando Valley, Ventura County, again, Orange County. We know possibly as far south as San Diego, and this was according to the USGS. Again, I know that my family specifically felt it, and they're in El Segundo right now, and they're at a pizza restaurant. So I know that this definitely rattled the nerves. But the good thing is it may have just been rattling. It may not have caused any damage, but
hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. And download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.
I will bless him with 1 Samuel 9, verses 6 through 9. The man of God will pray for me, and I will be restored. I will make...
Pray for me, people, so you're restored. All right, people, you guys have a great night. I'm going to sit and chill out. And it's 10 minutes after 11. And once again, condolences to the Petito family. And there's a killer on the run. So keep your doors locked. Keep an eye on your kids. And remember, if somebody tries taking your kid, call authorities. If somebody tries breaking into your house, protect yourself right away. Then call the police. Some of us call the police and then handle the situation, but if it's life or death, handle the situation, then call the police. Try and have a camera somewhere in the world's nuts. Nuts. Cuckoo. I'll be the first one to tell you, I got problems, but these people got problems. like I ain't never seen crazy problems these people have. Nutsos. You guys have a great night. Be safe.